Brought to you by Coors Banquet, because that's what I'm drinking right now.
Welcome to the Rendezvous podcast with your hosts, Davis Alden and Carter Mangus.
Unfortunately, Zach is busy reffing football games or something like that.
I talked him into reffing this year, and he's been busier than he thought he would be.
Meanwhile, Jacek Axmit, oh God, we disclosed his name.
Butch.
Yeah, Butch. He's just Butch, doing Butch things and refuses to get himself some technology so he can do this.
He FaceTimed me yesterday from out in the middle of nowhere, Wyoming, and the service wasn't that good. We talked for a little bit, but he...
Wait, where's Nowhere, Wyoming? Right next to the middle of buttfuck Nowhere, Wyoming?
Yeah, in the asshole of Wyoming, in between Buffalo and Gillette, just
Lord.
north of the interstate there. And he... See, this pisses me off.
All right, let's hear it. Say it, Davis.
When we left Sheridan before we went down to school, I said, let's get 4 or 5 episodes pre-recorded and ready to go so we can just upload them once a week, because once the school year starts and J6's all by himself in Sheridan, we're not going to record as often. And I said, let's get together and Skype into each other and record in Skype to make sure that all works so J6 knows how to do it, so we all know how to do it. Well, J6 told us he has a fucking computer that works. Turns out, no, it doesn't fucking work, so he doesn't have a computer. I told him, well, go to my house in Sheridan and get my old laptop. And he's like, okay. It's been like fucking 3 weeks and he still hasn't gotten it.
Yeah, he's I don't know what to do about him.
It's been about... Hold on, I'm gonna have to kick my fucking roommate's ass in a sec. Turn that shit off.
Goddamn dishwasher. We told you not to start it again.
This autistic guy can't even see straight. He's pushing random buttons, making noise in the background. Anyways, so yeah, we're sorry we haven't had an episode out in 2.5 weeks. But honestly, we've had more viewers during those 2.5 weeks than we normally do our normal episodes.
So maybe not putting an episode out is doing something for us. I don't know.
Might have to retire.
Yeah.
And then go viral.
We might have to retire. It's been a good run. The Rendezvous. Thank you to everyone that bought shirts. If you want more, just let us know.
Or car decals, because
we got stickers now too. So
yeah.
Here, I'll tell you what, people. To the good Rendezvous listeners, you buy a t-shirt or hoodie or long sleeve from us, we'll throw in a free sticker for you. There you go.
That's a very generous deal because we're poor, but
the stickers, they were free.
Oh.
Yeah.
You could have told me that after and not on the air.
Yeah. Well, hey, dude, they don't know.
Okay.
You guys didn't hear anything.
Hopefully not. We'll have to... That was about 3 minutes and 40-ish seconds in, so we can mute that out. Anyways. So... my roommate, the autistic one, was telling me the origins of the word rendezvous. It's a French word. Comes from the word... C'est render, which is French.
Really? That's French?
And it sounds like surrender, which makes sense.
Because it's France.
LOL.
We apologize to our guys out in France that listen to us. We have nothing personally against you.
It's just funny.
It's just comedy.
We got your back every time Germany invades. We got you.
Oh,
sorry to the one person that listens in Germany too.
Let's see. What else has been going on?
Every country has a colorful history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yep.
But, what else been going on the last couple weeks while we've been absent?
What'd you do last weekend?
Oh.
While I was reffing 4 fucking cancerous
dude.
games.
Sorry, I don't know what you want me to tell you. You made money. That's all that
Yeah.
matters. So here's the thing, everybody. I was supposed to go to Fort Collins on Sunday and watch
Well, no. You were supposed to hunt elk with me on Sunday, but onward.
Okay, whatever. That didn't happen. Davis is over here telling me I need to have an intervention because I'm an alcoholic, but I swear to God, he never said anything about elk hunting Sunday. But onward. So, I was supposed to go to this concert in Fort Collins with one of my buddies that goes down to school, or goes to school down there, CSU.
What concert?
His name's J-Rock.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a rapper guy.
Jacek wouldn't know who that is.
No, Jacek doesn't know who anybody. Jacek didn't even know what Birkenstocks were today. Fuck. Anyway.
He's an old man.
So Friday night, Kanye West, of all people, announces that he's doing one of his famous Sunday service sessions in Cody, Wyoming.
Where he now owns a ranch.
Yeah. Oh, get this.
Did you ever figure out how many cattle he has or the acreage of his ranch, like Jacek asked?
I doubt he has cattle. The acreage is 5,000.
Oh, yeah. Jacek also didn't know who Kanye West was.
I'm pretty sure it's 5,000 acres. I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it's 5,000 acres. So get this, though. This is crazy. The ranch that Kanye West bought, it used to be called Monster Lake because there's 2 lakes on the property.
Is there a Monster Lake on the property?
There's 2.
Wow.
It's called Monster Lake, though, because there's big fish, monster fish in this lake.
Are they gay fish? Do they like fish sticks?
Oh, God.
You know, from the South Park episode, making fun of Kanye.
Oh, Lord. No, dude, I don't even watch South Park.
Oh, my God. You haven't seen that episode?
No!
Holy fuck, that is so funny.
Okay, well, you'll have to show me later.
Yeah.
But anyways, my grandpa knew the guy that owned that ranch, and so when, I was younger, we would go fishing out on that lake. We've been ice fishing out there, just fishing off a boat, you know? And now Kanye owns it. It's crazy, man. I fished on Kanye's lake. Let it be known.
I told Jacek that him and Art should go be his ranch hands.
That'd be kind of funny.
That'd be decent.
Oh, yeah. Anyway.
So how was the concert?
Sunday service, yeah. So, I made a last-second impulse decision to drive to Sheridan Saturday at about 1:30 p.m.
He didn't invite me.
You were reffing, you drunk asshole.
Onward.
Drove to Sheridan, stayed the night, woke up at 5 a.m., drove over to Cody, Wyoming, got there at about 7:30, in line. There was a line.
Yeah, I saw that.
Man. Stood in line until about 11:30, and then they opened the gates, and man, Kanye probably said about 40 words the whole time, if that. He sang a verse from one of his songs. But just the choir that he had there, it's a choir out of L.A., they were so good.
So was it worth the... What would that be? A 16-hour round trip? From Laramie up to Sheridan over to Cody?
It was about 14.
You were speeding.
Your point? You speed? Yeah.
So was it worth? Was the trip worth it, even though he didn't sing?
It was totally worth it. I loved it. just the atmosphere there, like, there were a lot of people. And when we were standing in line, there were cars from Utah coming and Colorado cars. And there are so many people just coming to Cody, Wyoming to see Kanye West perform. And I don't know. The atmosphere was crazy. There was probably 2,000 people there.
Legend has it, Cody doubled in size that day.
Yeah, they probably did. Jesus. It was a great time. It was great. It's probably the only time I'll ever get to see Kanye West for free, so.
Yeah. Well, Jordan and Bliss looked like they were pretty close to him.
Yeah.
At one point.
We were all close to him, man.
Nice.
I don't know if you've seen the video, but Bliss has this video.
Yeah, on Twitter.
Yeah,
well, on probably all her social media.
Yeah, probably. But she's walking probably 5 feet behind Kanye West, and then he gets into his truck. He was driving a Ford Raptor, and she was standing right outside of his door to his truck, just filming him. And he looks over at her camera and gives her a smile, and then turns back and just backs up. I don't know. It was unreal. Because, Kanye's always gone MIA and freaking out on social media about who knows what.
Yeah.
So, to be that close to the guy, it was pretty just crazy. I believe he lives now. I've seen him, so I know he's real. He's not just fake.
Yep. So, what else we going to talk about?
Well, I don't know. How are your football games?
They were good. I white-hatted my first varsity football game, so that was fun.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I made a big time.
Hot shot. You should probably just retire.
Probably.
No.
Well, I got my first varsity white hat game, I had a running clock, so that was nice. So I might retire. I'm 1 for 1. Okay, see, this is what I was... So right now, Carter and I are...
We're watching Bad Beats.
On ESPN. It's muted while we're recording this. And Wyoming, of all people, makes Bad Beats because this last weekend, they were about to win the game and our quarterback...
Sean Chambers fumbled the ball?
Yeah, did you not watch the fucking game?
No, I was driving to Sheridan.
Yeah, what a fucking nap.
Holy hell.
So,
Sean, how you fumble the ball on the 2-yard line?
So I get done reffing 4 games in 24 hours. We get in the car just in time to hear our pal Dante Crow catch a pass on 4th and 9 with like a minute left in the game to put them down in the red zone. And so I'm like super excited. I'm like, Dante just about damn won them the game. I'm sending him a Snapchat. And as soon as I press send, Sean Chambers fumbles the fucking ball on the 2-yard line. And I was like, oh my God, I fucking hate Wyoming. But that's okay.
We don't actually hate Wyoming, but man.
I honestly would not have guessed they would be 3-1 at this point in the season, but that's...
Yeah, that's an accomplishment of itself, man.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time Wyoming started 3-0. So, I mean...
Yeah.
It's kind of a bummer they lost at Tulsa, though.
We're coming for Clemson in 2 years.
Yeah, you bet your ass we'll be at that game.
So, I forgot... Like this summer when I was working, if I'd see a article online when I was just looking at stuff over my lunch break, I'd email it to myself.
Lunch break? You mean the whole day?
No.
Yeah.
I had a legitimate lunch break. I would do work and then play solitaire, look at news articles from 12 to 1. And so...
more like 7 to 4, but onward.
So, I was looking back at those emails, and there's this one article from August 21st, and a man in Canada was sleeping in the wilderness. He was doing an expedition to record sounds of nature, and a bear killed him. And I'm showing Carter this article tonight, and he's like, Damn, those are some crazy nature sounds right there.
Yeah, you think he got his recorder going
when he's getting mauled to death? Probably.
Ah!
Holy
Don't kill
fuck.
me, fuck!
And then...
Just some blood-curdling screams. Man, that's nature at its finest. Oh.
Yeah. So... That's something.
That is something, I suppose.
We've been evaded all September from elk still. I'm going out a couple times this next week.
The weather's cooling off, so we're hoping they start calling. And
Well, and whether or not the
wait,
cool.
wait. Davis, tell me, Mr. Meteorologist over here, tell me what you told me to tell the people what you told me today.
So I ain't no meteorologist. I'm a man of science and mathematics and natural processes.
Like climate change.
So, no. Well, I mean, there's no denying climate change is real, but that's a subject for another day.
No, I know. It was a joke. It's a joke.
And so, anyway, the elk rut is centered around the fall equinox, which is typically September 22nd, 23rd. And so, it's still been kind of warm down here in Laramie. And we were debating if the rut's really kicked in yet, because the last couple weeks it hasn't really down here. And I told Carter, well, regardless of temperature, when the fall equinox comes around, there's a good ratio of daylight hours to dark hours. And that is a natural occurrence that lets animals know when to start releasing hormones, which in turn lets the rut happen. And so, and also, the full moon was about 10 days ago, and so we're getting towards a new moon. So most of the elk aren't going to be doing their rut chasing ladies at night. They're going to be doing it mostly in the day. And I tell Carter this, and he calls me a meteorologist. But yeah. So hopefully,
fucking meteorologist.
The rut is finally kicked in down here in the Medicine Bows. We have yet.
Medicine Bows? Are you kidding me?
Shit. Good thing Jasic's not here.
Yeah, good thing Jasic doesn't know how to work a computer.
Yeah.
Drunk asshole.
And so, we've been seeing elk, but they're dead silent. Haven't been talking at all. Haven't been coming to calls. So.
Yeah, they're just being stubborn bastards. But we'll get them.
We'll get them.
If I don't get it with my bow, you best believe I'm going to nail one from like 250 with my rifle.
Not 350, pussy?
Fine, 350. Fuck, I'll shoot it at like 600 if you want me to.
If there's a 7x7 at 600, I'd take the chance.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, if any of you fellow listeners out there, if you guys have gotten any kills this hunting season, or you're planning on trekking out into the wilderness for deer or elk or whatever it may be, we would love to see pictures. Or, I don't know, you can just comment at us too. Tweet at us, whatever. Tell us your plans. Your tax strategy maybe. But, I mean, we like to hear that kind of stuff. So, please, bring them in.
On another subject.
Another one?
Onward. I got on... I was thinking in class today.
Oh, what? Classroom thought.
Yeah, what distinguishes a classroom thought from a mountain thought, from a river thought, from a lake thought, to a tractor thought? And so I got on our Twitter page and asked the question, what's the difference between a class thought and a tractor thought? And then Earl, not yet, texted our group chat and said that a tractor thought needs to be at least 4 hours long, about the amount of time you'd have an erection and then call a doctor, is how he put it.
He said, how long you have an erection after taking Viagra and call a doctor.
Yeah, so,
Oh my God.
well, and then Zach and I got in a Twitter back and forth of how enlightenment thoughts fit in there, but that's some PC.
You want to be enlightened?
Bullshit. I don't
go to Kanye Sunday service.
I don't quite understand what enlightenment means.
You ask Kanye, dude.
Cause yeah. But like, what distinguishes an enlightenment thought?
I don't know.
Like, are we trying to?
It's a personal thing.
Like, do you think Earl Not Yet is sitting on his tractor thinking of how to the answers to the universe type of bullshit?
It's
for
4-2.
4 hours.
Probably.
Yeah, the answer to the universe is 42. You can look that up.
Yep. It's
Put
42.
money on it.
42 forever and always, baby. But I mean, I don't doubt that Earl sits on his tractor at work and thinks about how electricity works for 4 hours. I could totally see him doing that.
Well, and he said one of his tractor thoughts was why he says
Hello
hello when he answers the phone. And we're like, you really sit on a fucking tractor for 4 hours thinking about why you say hello?
Well, I mean, like, the real debate in his mind, I believe, was why he says hello when he answers the phone. But when you see people in public, you say, hey, how's it going?
Or what's up?
What's up?
But
How
you
are
think
you?
he thought about that for 4 hours?
Probably. It's Earl we're talking about. His brain don't work that fast. I mean, I love the guy and all, but yeah, I don't doubt. What else are you supposed to think about when you're on a tractor?
Fuck if I know. I've never ridden a tractor.
Yeah, see?
Well,
I mean, I don't know.
yeah, I guess I've never ridden a tractor. You can...
We can take a ride on a
Big green tractor.
Oh my God, is that Davis Aldean?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Have we told that story on here yet?
I don't think so.
We probably shouldn't.
That's okay.
Well, she hasn't given us a disclosure, so we won't talk about it. But some funny stuff happened some one time. Had to be there.
Long story short.
Had to be there.
Yeah, it was funny. But Davis here was mistaken for Davis Aldean because we were listening to Jason Aldean on the radio.
Our last names aren't even spelled the same.
Yeah, big.
Oh well.
I don't even know. I was laughing my ass off, but I didn't know what to think about the situation.
Yeah.
It's a momentary lapse in judgment.
Are road thoughts the same as tractor thoughts?
Road thoughts?
In your 16-hour drive to Sheridan to Cody to Sheridan to Laramie, did you have any road thoughts? Or are you just not thinking anything like you're climbing Cloud Peak and just fucking brain dead for the most part? You're just moving.
Here's a road thought for you. So, I'm making my trek back to Laramie last night. Left Sheridan at about 6:30, so I got into Laramie about 10 p.m. Here's the road thought of the whole drive. This is a highlight, man. What would happen if I jerked my wheel to the right and I didn't go to class tomorrow?
I've thought about that many a time.
That's all about all I think about. Obviously, I wouldn't jerk my wheel and run myself off the road, but I mean, when you're a college student,
that ride through Medicine Bow is just so damn boring sometimes. You're just driving and it's so straight and it's windy and you're like, I mean, I could just blame the wind.
yeah,
You know, it just blew me off the road.
the wind was too strong. But it was dark when I drove through Medicine Bow last night.
That could take us into our mountain thought.
What?
The the one me and Jasek were arguing about, or should we wait for him? On whether suicides are selfish.
Oh, I mean, I don't think we have to wait for him for that one.
Well, he was the other side of the argument. Unless
Okay.
you want to play his side.
I'm not.
Or should we just skip over it?
His side was that it was selfish?
Yeah.
I mean, suicide is kind of selfish. Not gonna lie, but...
We'll just get into that another time.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. Onward.
Another mountain thought we had was, you know how bugs are flying around at like, there's flies at like 12,000 feet. You're sweating, climbing up a mountain, and these fucking flies and shit are all over you.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, them being at 12,000 feet is like us being 5 times higher than Everest, you know? It's not fucking crazy. Compared to the body size?
Comparatively speaking to relative size of a
Yeah.
human being to a fly.
Yeah. If not 10 times the size of Everest. A fly at 12,000 feet.
Huh.
Well, and then they fly so fast, it'd be like if we just happened to be moving 100 miles an hour all the fucking time, you know?
Do you think that... But when a fly's zipping around your living room or whatever, do you think they...
Do they feel the wind resistance?
Like, do they feel... I mean, I don't... Flies probably can't think worth a damn, but...
Takes us back to if a fly is sitting on a windshield, does it think it's still flying?
Obviously not, because it's on the windshield still. But...
What was the other mountain thought we had from that damn trip? I forgot to write it down.
Does a bear shit in the woods?
Depends if it's a zoo bear.
Where would a zoo bear shit?
The zoo, dumbass.
What if you released it back into the wild? Then what?
Then it'd shit in the wild.
What the-
Obviously.
I thought you were going to have something else to say with that one. God damn it.
Carter's overthinking everything. It's that point in the semester where you're so brain dead. All motivation is lost and you overthink everything.
Seriously, dude. Mike, okay, so
it's also only 4 weeks into the semester, so we're kind of fucked.
Yeah, sure, whatever. We'll make it. Get this, though. My calc professor, nice guy. I don't got anything against him, really. But he's this Asian dude, right? And he's about 24 years old, graduate student, teaching me Calculus 1.
Is he Chinese, Korean, Vietnamese, Japanese?
I think he's Chinese.
Oh.
I believe. He's got kind of an accent on him. But he speaks good enough English so you can understand him, for the most part. But this guy, our online homeworks for our calculus class weren't working until about last Thursday. And so I check it on Friday to see what I got to get done. And there are 5 assignments that I have to have done by tomorrow. They're all like 30 questions each. I'm pretty pissed off about it. But I sat my ass down and cranked them out all weekend and today. So yeah, I'm a little brain dead. And it's 10 o'clock, dude. It's past my bedtime. It's been a long day.
Oh, fuck. So, to talk about my professor, so Friday, obviously, was September 20th. And that was when all these millennials and Generation Z, Naruto runners and weirdos
Naruto runners.
They were storming Area 51, or supposed to. 4 million people signed the pledge to storm Area 51. They can't stop us all. Well,
onward.
Our environmental teacher, me and my roommate Buffalo Hunter, we're in environmental engineering, and we're talking about what the hell were we talking about? Tragedy of the Commons. And basically, it has to do with global warming and overgrazing and shit like that on common lands or common global things that we all share. It's a common thing we all share. So, anyways, we're talking about global warming. And our professor goes, what's the biggest problem with your generation of people in terms of the future of the planet? And me and Buffalo Hunter look at each other and we're like, shit, where do we start? We're storming Area 51 right now because we're so fucking arrogant. And what else were we saying about our generation? Yeah, I mean, God, like, our generation is literally storming the most secretive base in the world because we demand answers. Like, we've earned that shit. But anyways, like, only 50,000 people showed up, so this was supposed to be the bravest thing our generation ever did. This was our D-Day. And only 50,000 people showed up. Bunch of pussies, if you ask me. I had an excuse. I had to ref.
Wait, there were 50,000 people that showed up still, though?
Well, yeah, because there was like a 3-day concert type of rave thing.
They were throwing a rave outside of Area 51?
Part of it was in actually Las Vegas, but they had some stuff like right outside of Rachel, Nevada. But
so, did Area 51 actually get stormed, though?
couple people got arrested.
Like 30 feet.
Hell yeah!
Well, we were thinking, what if Donald Trump just shows up and is like, the people want what the people want, let us in. You aren't going to tell the president no. So, obviously, he would have won the 2020 election easily if he had done that. Fucking, I should just be his damn campaign advisor.
I don't know about that one, man.
You're telling me he just lets everybody in Area 51?
No, I mean you being his campaign advisor. I don't know.
I'd win it. What?
I don't know, man.
Miss Cherokee Warren gonna fucking stop me? Hell no.
She's crazy.
Is crazy Joe Biden gonna stop me? Is crazy Bernie Sanders gonna stop me? Hell
Bernie
no.
Sanders is a idiot. But anyway.
AOC gonna stop me? Hell no. She can't even form a complete sentence.
Are we gonna take your ARs and your AKs? Hell yeah, you aren't. Fucker.
Anyway.
Democratic debates have been a complete shit show over the past week or two.
Yeah.
Fuck.
So this week, real quick, my mom and dad drove down from Sheridan, Wyoming to Moab, Utah to go mountain biking and hiking.
Yeah.
And they downloaded all our previous episodes, and my mom calls me and she's like,
oh, Lord.
yeah, we're going to listen to all your episodes on the way down and throughout the week, and then I'm going to drive over to Laramie and clean your mouth out with soap. And I was like, yeah, if you can catch me.
She's on her bike, dude.
Yeah.
She'll get you.
Well, and then Buffalo Hunter was saying, oh, dude, she's going to be pissed at you because you were talking shit on her that one episode, and I can't remember what it was. I don't think I was, but...
No, it was when we were talking about your mom and your aunt or something at your cabin, and how they wanted to, like, tear the foundation out and lay new foundation.
No, that was before we recorded. It was the... They were talking crap on us that we littered in the wilderness, and that's the only time I can think of.
Jack Daniels.
And you or Jacek was like, said head asses, called them head asses, but that's okay.
We mean no disrespect.
No disrespect
Mama
whatsoever. Mama Dave.
Mama Dave?
Mama Dave.
Oh, Jesus.
Because you got Papa Dave. What's her name? It's got to be Mama, either Mama Tony or Mama Dave.
Mama Alden?
Mama Alden. Yeah.
Mama Aldine?
Mama Aldine.
Oh, Lord. Well,
Got anything else to add?
honestly, no.
Yeah, we'll keep this nice and short.
Nice and short. We just wanted to reach out to all you fellers out there.
Say sorry we haven't put up an episode recently.
Yeah, but we're here for now. There should be more episodes coming as soon as producer man Zach gets on the.
He's been pretty busy, so this might be a regular thing, just me and Carter, because it's easier for us to get together than all four of us too. But
yeah, come
especially
Christmas
when
break though, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
We're gonna have us a convoy Christmas special.
Oh yeah.
Y'all better be ready for that one. It's gonna be nutty.
We'll also have a big ski trip.
Oh yeah, Davis and I are also planning the Tour Day Midwest.
You want part of it? Be on with us. Let us know.
If any of you guys have like a camper or an RV that we could stay in so we don't have to pay for hotels.
I'll just sleep in my truck. I don't give a shit.
Well, I'm just saying a camper RV would be nice too. But shit, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. But anyway, yeah, thank you for listening. We will try to be more frequent with our episodes, Davis and I anyways.
Thank you guys for listening. Like, subscribe, check out our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, 307 Rendezvous are our handles. Our pages are called The Rendezvous Podcast. Email us at rendezvouspod@gmail.com. Comment in, like, share. Tell your friends, your family. Well, not your family. Tell your friends, unless your family have a good sense of humor.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't need people reporting us.
And if any of y'all want a t-shirt, like Davis was saying, just hit us up on social media. We got you a free sticker.
T-shirt, long sleeve shirt, sweatshirt.
Hoodies, crew necks.
You ever order those Wyoming ones?
No, I'm working on it.
I swear to God, Carter does.
Dude,
nothing.
this stuff costs money, Davis. I ain't made of money.
We pay for it.
Who's paying for it?
The listeners that buy.
Well, listeners, you better start buying. If there's any of you people out there from Laramie,
the Rendezvous one with the Wyoming stuff on it looks pretty. It looks pretty sick.
hear me out. If any of you people from Wyoming are big Wyoming cowboy fan, you just get a hold of us. I got some sweet shirts that are going to be coming in. Or hoodies, whatever you want, I suppose. It has the Rendezvous logo. Classic Rendezvous logo. And then it says Go Pokes around it. Oh, brown and gold, baby. Looks so good.
It'd look better if the Cowboys were 4-0. But
hey, but that's all right.
I guess that'll happen
them.
Eventually. Probably not.
Maybe one of these days.
We just need to schedule...
when the football players turn into robots.
We need to schedule the Sisters of the Blind to play us.
Jesus. That's fucked up.
Well,
on that note, we'll leave now.
Yeah. Talk to you guys next time on The Rendezvous.